So we're more than halfway through 2K25's life cycle, and I think everybody watching this video and even me can all agree on one thing. This is by far one of the worst 2Ks ever dropped. And if you don't agree with that statement, then just go on YouTube right now after you watch this video, of course, and just type in the words 2K25 downfall and have yourself a field day watching these videos. Now, every single one of those videos I just showed you all make really good points on why this game is just really bad and why people just are not having fun playing it. Now, no, this is not going to be a video of me just spending the next 10 to 15 minutes just bashing 2K and why it sucks. Bad 2K, bad 2K. No, that's not going to be me this video. What I'm going to be talking about is an underlying problem that not a lot of people really seem to understand as to why 2K is not what it used to be. And that one problem is competition. So we all know what competition is, man. You hooping at LA Fitness, you kind of going through the motions, not really trying, and then your boy who just shit talk you whenever he hoop against you, hop on the court, man, and you like, all right, bro, like, I gotta whoop this nigga, bro, like, I gotta drop this nigga off. That's what I'm talking about with the competition, man. And for the past couple of years, bro, 2K has not had that friend, let's just say, metaphorically speaking. They haven't had that friend hop on the court and be like, yo, like, I'm about to drop your ass off, so you better lock the fuck in. They haven't had that lately. Now, real quick, before we really dive into this shit, I got one question for you, bro. What is your top 3 2Ks ever released? Just answer that in the comment section right now. I bet most y'all are gonna comment any 2K from 2K11 to 2K20 minus 18 because that game was ass. But any 2K from 11 to 20, goated. Like if you say any of those 3, I'm not mad at you. Now, what do all of those 2Ks have in common? They were competing with other game companies making great fucking games. Let's just start with Black Ops 2, man. Now, me personally, I never have touched this game before. I was a little bit too young to play that game. But when that game was out, I can just remember from me being like young in school and all that shit, bro, niggas were on Black Ops 2, bro. Most people consider that game to be the greatest, like one of the greatest Call of Duties to ever come out, right? 2K had to compete with that with 2K13 because that game dropped October of 2012. 2K not stupid, bro. They knew that game was dropping within the month of them dropping 2K13. So what does 2K13 introduce? 2K13 came out swinging with Jay-Z being named as like the soundtrack creator. Look back at just look at these fucking songs, bro. Mercy, Shook Ones, oh my god. That alone made 2K13 goated. But y'all, many people forget 2K13 was the first 2K with VC in it. So yeah, all that shit that we all be bitching about, no, oh my god, VC is so expensive. That got introduced in 2K13, which made that game even more fucking goated. One last thing about 2K13 as to why that game was so goated, bro. That game introduced My Team, bro. Yes, My Team. Now, is My Team kind of cooked right now? Yes. But y'all gotta remember, bro, from 2K16, 15 to like 2K22, 23, bro, My Team was fucking goated, and it all got to start in 2K13. What is my point of saying all this shit? Because I'm already knowing you like, all right, bro, like, what's the whole point of you saying all this? Because Call of Duty back in the early 2010s for sure has such a huge fan base. 2K, when they was making 13, said, all right, bro, we got to cook something that's gonna get niggas to play our game instead of Call of Duty. So they introduced all these great things: Jay-Z soundtrack, My Team, VC. The fucking gameplay in 13 was so fun. I just hate the fact that you couldn't block dunks. But bro, just think back to how goated 13 was, bro. Just think back to it. That game was so fucking fun. Why? Mostly because 2K was just in their bag that year, but why would they be in their bag? Because they had to compete with Call of Duty, Black Ops 2, bro, and other games that people were playing. During the 2010s, bro, 2K really was in their bag with their games, especially 2K13 through 2K17, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Now, many people love 2K14. Why is that? Because 2K14 was the first 2K game on a PS4 console. And a new console means new graphics. And I don't care what nobody says, this is still the best looking 2K of all time to me. Like this, 2K14 clears 2K21 on PS5. It clears 2K25 graphics. Bro, this game was just beautiful to look at. Not to mention, this was the first 2K game with actual cutscenes in my career. Now, I know what y'all thinking. Oh, 2K11, they had the draft combine, which you're right. But that game did not have actual, like, movie-like cutscenes like 2K14 did. It also doesn't hurt that this game has a fucking crazy soundtrack, too. 2K really was in their bag, for real, in the 2010s with 2K soundtracks. Now, if you haven't already put 2 and 2 together, this is a video about how competition made 2K really cook with their games in the 2010s. Now, please just think, what other game was out in 2013 that could be considered one of the greatest video games of all time?
We are women, we are free.
Shut the fuck up!
Of course, I'm talking about GTA 5, man. This is one of the biggest games to ever come out. Like, I mean, this game has made $8.6 billion, and it's been out for about 12 years, bro. Yes, $8.6 billion with a B. Now, in its first week of release, this game made $1 billion, bro, with a B, billion. This game came out September 17, 2013. Now, 2K14 released October 1st, 2013. So y'all already know, man, after 2K saw how good GTA 5 did within the first week, man, 2K was probably like, man, all right, we got to get in our fucking Duffy for 2K14, bro, because niggas is on GTA 5. We want our game to release, and we want motherfuckers to play our game over GTA 5. And, hey, man, it worked, bro, because 2K14 really fucking goated game. This game was beautiful. Now, before I get into my last example of how competition really used to make 2K get in they fucking bag, I think it's about time that we talk about just the state of gaming as a whole. Not only 2K, but just gaming in general, bro. Bro, the games out now are just ass. Compared to 10 years ago, let's be honest, they're ass. Now, granted, this could be because when we were younger 10 years ago, the game is just more fun. But no, just objectively looking at games now, they're not as fun, bro. They're just not. Call of Duty has not been good since Modern Warfare 19. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's ass. Warzone, Resurgence, whatever the fuck you want to call it, straight cheaters and sweats on that shit. Not fun, right? Madden and FIFA, if y'all think my team is money hungry and just trying to just milk your pockets dry, y'all have not played FIFA or Madden. Those are terrible. And I mean, come on now, Madden really hasn't had a good game since Madden 20. And honestly, I think people only really fuck with that game, including me, because of the soundtrack, and COVID kind of carried that game. Let's just be honest. Now, if we looking at games like Spider-Man 2, when that dropped October 20th, 2023, that was a fire-ass game, bro. But come on now. Does that game really have longevity? Nah, not really, bro. You play that game for about a couple of weeks, and then you're like, all right, bro. Like, it's only so much swinging a nigga can do. It's just games out now are just not hitting, bro. I think when GTA 6 drops, hopefully, this is gonna be my hot take. I think GTA 6 is gonna make 2K have to lock back in for 2K26. GTA 6, like, niggas, bro, that game is going to break the fucking internet. That could be the worst game ever created, and it's still going to print fucking dollars, bro. Now, is it gonna be a good game? That's not up. Hey, we'll see when the day comes. But I really think, bro, 2K is I think they are forced to make a really good fucking game next year. Because, bro, GTA 6 is going to break social media. Is going to break the internet. Every nigga they mama going to be posting it. So I really hope that this competitive edge from GTA, I hope it gives 2K that dog in them again, bro. Make a game with a fucking chip on their shoulder. Because let's be honest, bro, the past 2Ks, you just don't feel that hunger from 2K no more. You just don't. You don't feel like 2K is trying to make a game and with the mindset of we want to be the best game out now. No, they want to make the most money. Now, let's be honest. That's what every company wants to do. Make the most money. Like, duh. But, I mean, come on, man. Come on, 2K. Where is that dog in y'all, bro? Make us a good fucking 2K. All right, now, enough of me yapping about all of the games out now. My last example. I think y'all already know where this is going. Many people look at 2K19 as a really good 2K. Like, really, really good 2K. You had, I've just seen off of, like, social media, you had Duke Dance with the Stretch 4. You had Joe Knows, Hank the Tank. Just all these, like, just really good YouTubers posting it. And not to mention all the crazy builds and archetypes. But yours truly, I was about, what, 14, 15 at the time? I wasn't playing 2K19. You want to know why? Because at the time, a nigga was cranking 90s and getting fucking 20 bombs on a game called motherfucking Fortnite. Now, unless you were living under a rock from the years 2017 to 2020, then you should know how big of a fucking game Fortnite was during that time period. And when you look back at games like 2K20, like I mentioned earlier, 2K19, those games were just fun. Those, in my opinion, those were the last great 2Ks. Why? Granted, the community did make them fun, man. The wagers were fun as fuck to watch. The content creators, like I mentioned earlier, made them fun to watch, bro. But all in all, the gameplay, man, the builder, 2K knew they had to be in their bag because Fortnite, I'm sorry, numbers don't lie, bro. And when they saw Fortnite was making billions, like billions a year, bro. 2K was like, man, we want that. We want that. So 2K had to get in their bag with making these games, bro. They had to. And now my final thesis, you feel me, thesis of this video, I think GTA 6 is going to force 2K to get in their bag again, man. Make 2K26 with the chip on their shoulder. Honestly, bro, just give 2K that feeling that's been missing for so long, man. Give 2K that feeling that this is a basketball game made by people who love basketball. Because lately, the 2Ks I felt like basketball games made by a company who think they know what us players want, but because they don't. They don't. Let's be honest, bro. Now, at the end of the day, obviously, 2K is making millions to, if not billions per year. So they could probably give two shits. They're probably not even going to watch this video. And if they do, fuck them. I don't really care, bro. All I got to say is this, bro. GTA 6 will make 2K26 great. I know that's a crazy statement, but I really think it will. I really think it will. If y'all are still here watching this video, comment down below your top 3 2Ks of all time. If not, man, so be it. Thank y'all for watching this video. And yeah, man, I'm out. Peace.